irritable people. You know, yummy. Ooh.
Just I try to stay away from the vegetables. I started my diet 2 days ago, and so it's mostly consisted of grilled chicken so far. Since PKN, I've had 1,100 calories.
Yeah, when Kyle decides to lose weight, he goes hard in the paint. He's like, we're not going to eat until September. I'm doing the Auschwitz diet.
Yeah, I like to get real faint. I like to be working out and getting dizzy, and that's how I know things are working.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
You know you're treating your body right when little bits of strain or standing too quickly is enough to phase you.
Yeah, you get those gray outs where you stand up too quick and the blood, leaves your head, and you're like, oh shit, I haven't eaten in a couple hours here, a couple days here, and I have to take it easy. Yeah, I have some goals that I'm trying to meet quickly.
What vegetables do you like?
Vegetarian for 2 months.
Oh man, you're asking me what vegetables I like. See, I hate when people ask this question. This is one of those questions when I feel like this is the equivalent of if I so how was your family growing up? But your family was all molesters, or they they died in a car accident when you were 7 and you watched them burn alive. So when you ask me what vegetables I like, I'm
corn on the cob.
So you really resent vegetables?
I like potatoes.
Corn on the cob. That's
potatoes
good.
are not a vegetable.
I count them as a vegetable, though. I don't care. That tuber is a vegetable to me. It's a starch, sure, but it comes out of the ground. All right, that's all that matters. Yeah. So I feel the same way about pasta. That's another vegetable.
Rice comes from the ground.
Rice, totally. That's another one of my favorite vegetables.
Come on, corn on the cob. Fries. Tomatoes. No.
Tomatoes are a fruit.
Tomatoes are fruit.
I count them as vegetables.
Yeah, see? All right. Different system. See here. So salads, which is just, romaine lettuce and a little spinach and stuff like that. Sure, all those salads I like. But what am I doing with a salad, right? I'm putting dressing on it. And my favorite dressings are blue cheese, Caesar, and ranch. I can eat vinaigrette, but that's not what I want. I don't want that shit. Mm-hmm. So vegetables, I'm trying to think of one I like.
Strawberries.
Oh, no. I just had. Kitty made shepherd's pie, and I flick all the carrot bits out before I eat.
Oh my god!
I'm going through it, and she used to put peas in it, and I would stand over the trash can, flicking each individual pea out of her shepherd's pie, and I'd look at her like, "I told you I'm not gonna fucking eat them." You thought I was kidding? I don't eat this shit. And so all I want is the beef, the mashed potatoes, and the cheese, burnt on crust. That's my shepherd's pie. I'm really struggling thinking of
strawberries, kiwis,
fruits.
Those are fruits.
They're both vegetables to me.
So
okay, we're not going to use your system anymore.
Well, your system's just as fucked as mine, potato head.
How about celery is just crunchy water?
It's disgusting, and it makes your pee smell bad, I think.
No, that's asparagus.
Asparagus? Another one I don't eat.
Vegetables.
Do onions count? Are onions a vegetable?
Onions are. I don't even know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Onions,
what is an
I'm pretty sure onions are a vegetable.
They're a vegetable.
But it's not like I'm taking a hunk out of an onion, I'm putting them on burgers. I'm dicing them up.
Yeah, right. Pickles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cucumbers. Once you soak them in vinegar for a while, that makes them healthy. Salt, vinegared cucumbers. Yeah. So I'm struggling to think. Sweet potatoes.
That's still not.
After you just gave me shit for strawberries.
You just said potatoes.
You see, when you're dealing with me, I've just got to compile a list of things that I eat that aren't animals. So and we just got to work from that list. Forget about from legumes and fucking no. Let's just break it down to things that I eat that weren't alive at one time or weren't walking around and didn't have a face. There aren't many. It's upsetting and unhealthy.
Probably.
Yeah, I cannot believe that you flick peas and carrots out of things. Those are the two easiest. When you have fried rice, if you make fried rice at home, do you put carrots and peas and water chestnuts and stuff in there, or you just?
No. When I eat Chinese, chicken fried rice and there's peas, flicking them out.
That is crazy.
Seriously.
Oh, you like a baby corn? That's really good in fried rice.
I hate baby corn. I fucking hate baby corn. Absolutely, absolutely not. Now you mentioned corn on the cob earlier, and sometimes I will eat that if there's barbecue to go along with it. But here's the caveat, of course, and maybe this is the same thing as lobster. It's soaked in butter.
Oh yeah, and salt.
In butter. And salt.
You
butter
cover
and salt,
it with butter so the salt sticks to it. And it's
keep
really...
in mind, it's boiled corn, so how much nutrition was I getting anyway?
Yeah, in the same way that French fries are just ketchup shovels, corn on the cob is really just like a butter and salt container of some sort.
Yeah.
It's like...
I don't know. Corn on the cob, if you get it like fresh out of like a garden, like my grandparents have a garden with a lot of corn in it, and it's real good corn. You don't really need that much butter on it. You don't need to douse it in butter and salt to make it good.
Better though, right?
If I've got a cob this big, like the ones that have been cut to like manageable sizes, tablespoon of butter at least. At least we're cutting off a whole tablespoon of butter at least.
Yeah, I'll drench it in butter too.
How about green peppers? That's just regular peppers.
Now you're on to something because I like peppers.
There you go. We found one. That's a vegetable, right?
I think so. I think it's a real live actual vegetable.
I can't take anymore.
Like bell peppers, I really like. I make a lot of different dishes with bell peppers. I do stuffed peppers. I'll take I'll gut the pepper and save the top, and I'll stuff it with chicken and cheese and rice and
Seems
beans
like you
and
could
stuff.
put peppers and onions on all kinds of things.
What about mushrooms?
Fajitas.
Oh, I'm a big mushroom fan.
I used to hate mushrooms, but now I kind of like them if it's like, I like them. Yeah.
I don't think they're a vegetable,
there
though.
we go.
Although
they're a fungus.
That's fungi.
Yeah, the fungi. You're true. Yeah.
Yeah, mushrooms are really good. I didn't think that you would like those, Kyle.
I didn't used to, and I still sometimes the texture throws me off. But like,
I only like them with steak.
Gravy with a steak or something.
With steak, what you should try, Kyle, is get like just in a regular pan, buy some of those like baby bella mushrooms or whatever, slice them up, put a bunch of butter in the pan, and then some crushed up minced garlic, and then some throw the mushrooms in, and then add a little bit of like cheap red wine or cooking wine, and then you put that on top of steak, and it's magnifique. It's great.
I dated a vegan once. That was horrid.
Ah.
Oh,
yeah.
But I
bet she was thin.
I dated someone.
What was your worst vegan experience with her?
My worst vegan experience is going to a barbecue.
A vegan barbecue?
Yeah, it was just sad.
What was it like?
It was like I said, I got to go to the bathroom, and I went to the McDonald's 3 blocks down. I came back, and I was like, I'm good to go. But it was a whole bunch of very weak, pale people, and just it was like just talking about being vegans half the time. It was like,
heaven forbid they did CrossFit too.
Paintballing, freaking man who's cut up a deer before. You know what I mean? It's like I'm like the opposite.
Yeah.
It's a good thing this chick's a model because, it wasn't gonna last long.
Really struggling with the vegetables. It's kind of embarrassing that we all struggled with our list of vegetables, right? Like, it's been a while.
It was really only you and Woody.
No. I knew my list had fruits on it. I was just stretching the definition.
Yeah. Like strawberries, tomatoes.
I
knew what they were.
No, the best was when Kyle had tomatoes. What about potatoes and sweet potatoes. That was an awesome transition.
Yeah, maybe we could maybe the sweet potato sweet, right? That's got to be
somewhere along the line they became vegetized.
That's a potato that fucked a strawberry, right? Like, that's how you get those. Now that I'm really interested in is genetically modified. I hate that everybody acts like GMOs are the devil because I'm interested in some GMO foods. Like a lot of the foods we eat are anyway now, but I want the freaky ones. Yeah, I want like an ear of corn, but it's sprouting raspberries, and you're just, something like that. And that could be done. That could be done. Good. Imagine a coconut, but on the inside, it's like delicious apple juice or berry juice on the inside instead of that stupid coconut water that only assholes drink. I guess not. I guess lots of people drink coconut water. It just doesn't taste good.
I bet it gives me diarrhea. Good.
Combining a banana with a kiwi. They did that, and they undid the banana peel, and it was like kiwi inside. It was like really weird.
That's interesting.
That would be really. Kiwis are a criminally underrated fruit. Very, very good, but nobody really gets them ever.
I just want a couple slices in like my mixed drink. I don't want to be like I don't want to eat one or anything. I don't want to chew on a kiwi.
Kiwis are really good. They're kind of like strawberries, and I only eat them if I'm like on a cruise ship or someplace.
Put it in my mouth or
when you're on vacation
or eat it.
Yeah, I don't go to the grocery store and pick them up. It's like vacation only.
Man, I'm really struggling with these veggies. I'm trying to think. I'm literally having to think of like my recent like shopping trips and like things I've eaten at restaurants to try to think of like the vegetables that I eat. Damn. Yeah. So like none, basically.
None. Okay.
Really, I mean, for all intents and purposes, I mean, I eat more fucking veal than I do vegetables. And I eat veal like once a year, so...
So very rarely are vegetables there. And if they put them in a dish, you stand there and stare at people and spitefully pick them out.
I'll pick them right the fuck out. Don't act like I won't. Like absolutely. Like she was like, oh, you're flicking the peas out. I'm like, of course I am. You put them in my food.
What else am I going to do with them?
How else will I continue?
Every couple of years...
Green landmines of disgustingness.
Every couple of years, I go vegetarian for like 2 months.
That's impressive.
Just to clean out the system.
Does it make you feel better, or do you feel weaker at all, or anything? Or
a little weaker for like the first week or so. No pun intended with words, but it actually makes me feel real good. Like I feel real like it literally cleans out the system, and you know you do feel healthier. I guess you could imagine compare it to like a smoker stopping smoking.
You ever gotten a colonic?
Nah.
I want to do that because I keep seeing like they keep talking about how much like old rotten
comes out of you
is like in you, and when you really start thinking about that for a while, if there's like 7 pounds of like gross poop inside of me that could be gone, like I'd like it to be gone. Imagine 7 pounds of shit on this table right here in front of you, and now imagine it's in your body and you can't get it out. You'd freak the fuck out if I showed you a pile of 7 pounds of shit, knocked you over the head, you woke up and I was like, now it's inside of you. You'd be doing anything you could to get that 7 pounds of shit out. So like I'm thinking,
you want to do something instead of that? Instead of doing that, there's this cleansing stuff you can take when you have to go and get.
Oh yeah, the colonoscopy.
Yeah. You ever tried that cleansing stuff you have to take?
I have not, no.
Oh my gosh. Do one of those and then you won't need a...
It'll be spick and span, yeah.
You'll be clean as... Oh my goodness.
Yeah, goodness. I took my first healthy poop of my diet today. It was just night and day between the day before. It's like the day before, the entire bowl is just full of liquid diarrhea, and it's like above the water. Like the poop is above the water.
It's so oily it sits on top.
It literally is. It's an oil. You can see that there's a bit of a shimmer on it, like in it, like when there's like oil or spilt in a market.
I did not examine it that
much. Ducks are shaking their wings free of it. You know,
it's kind of iridescent. Oh yeah, like I'll start smelling it, and I'll look down and like blow air like past my cock into the bowl so that the exhaust will like come out around my ass crack in the back. That back there. That was terrible.
I've done that exact same thing, and that's one of those things that I like. If I've done it, I'm like, no one's ever done this before, and then
everybody's done that. Come on, you blow it, and you can feel like the whole bowl pressurizes, and all that smelly air comes out your ass crack in the back, and up into the ventilation, hopefully. But yeah, today's poop was it was solid and together and looked healthy. Just night and day.
There's a changing of the guard inside you.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, that's a beautiful thing right there.